When I first started hanging out with the guys from the biker community, I just was around them because I just enjoyed them. And so it was a real easy jump to then saying, hey, what if this didn't just exist for us? What if we started adding some purpose or some mission behind what we're doing? And we started working with abused kids in this town, giving them support and working with them as they're going through some of the toughest times in their lives. And adding that mission to just a group of guys that we just hung out with, it's amazing how some of the redemptive work of the gospel just began to just manifest itself in those relationships. One of the areas that believers have historically struggled with is in finding true biblical community. We have this idea of what we feel like it should be, this vulnerable community where we could all be honest with one another, we could depend on each other, we could carry each other's burdens, but we really struggle doing that. And I think one of the reasons for that is we try and find this affinity with people that we might not normally hang out with or be around, which we can learn a lot from that. But I've learned more about what I would consider gospel-centered community from the motorcycle community than I have even 20 years of working in the church. When you see people outside of typical faith environments and you see the gospel working in their lives out of just real and raw relationships, you see things changing, you see people changing. Your view of why we do what we do and how we live, it begins to be more fulfilling and more purpose comes to it. In A Mile Wide, we will look at different kinds of communities that already exist in our lives, secular community, faith communities, missional communities, and we'll see how each one of them work together for the sake of the gospel.